officers, and we believe that we will be able to initiate the criminal proceedings in the relevant courts and have a conviction in those matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vasantha, for your inspiring words. I now have the honor of inviting Ms. IAWH Karunaratna, Deputy Director, Financial Intelligence Unit, to the stage. Please come forward and share your words with us.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am actually representing the Director FIU Financial Intelligence Unit. She is unable to attend to this event, and we are actually very thankful for inviting us to this event, which is very extremely important and timely in context of even the FIU mandate AML CFT. And we must also thank our Commissioner General, Mrs. Fernando, and her team for the initiatives so far taken in creating and strengthening the tax crime investigation in Sri Lanka. And we know that's very painful effort, and there's long way to go, but it's very timely and important that we continue our effort in tax crime investigation. And if I make a few words about FIU, we are the focal point coordinating AML CFT effort in Sri Lanka. We as main coordinator try to implement the FATF recommendations by coordinating all competent authorities through our continuous coordinations, and even relating to the Indian Revenue Department, our relationships even though tax evasion, direct or indirect tax evasion is yet to be recognized as an unlawful activity in Sri Lanka for money laundering, our relationships with IRD has say in 2016 we have entered into a memorandum of understanding with IRD to basically share or actually provide information relating to certain crimes, tax evasion including, and I think that initiative from 2016 has evolved over time, and now we have very close coordination with IRD relating to various matters including investigation and tax audits, and we hope that with the introduction of Indirect and Direct Tax Evasion under Prevention of Money Laundering Act, that our effort will be further strengthened, and this is very crucial time for Sri Lanka in terms of AML CFT, since we are going for a mutual evaluation next year. And as mentioned by previous speakers, IRD is one of the main agency or competent authority coming under our purview related to AML CFT purview on tax evasion, tax crime investigation, because in recently concluded National Risk Assessment on MLTF, tax crime also has been identified as generating medium level of proceed of crime in Sri Lanka. So it's very important that we further strengthen this effort in investigating of tax crimes in Sri Lanka, and I congratulate all the officials who are engaged in this effort, and we provide our fullest support in continuing this effort. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I'd like to call upon SP Vedamula, Sri Lanka Police, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon all. I am ASP Vedamulla, representing Director CID. First of all, I would like to thank IRD to invite us this occasion. It's my privilege to speak a few words about the Criminal Investigation Department of Sri Lanka, widely known as the CID. The CID is a premier investigative arm of the Sri Lanka Police, entrusted with handling serious and complex crimes such as homicide, organized crime, terrorism, financial fraud and cybercrime, and also money laundering. Since its establishment during the colonial period, the CID has played a vital role in maintaining law and order, protecting national security and upholding justice. Today, it works closely with forensic experts, modern technology, and internal agencies like Interpol to combat crimes that cross border and challenge our society. Under the leadership of SSP Mr. Shani Abhesekara, the CID continues its proud tradition of professionalism, dedication, and integrity in safeguarding the people of Sri Lanka. Finally, I would like to say that we are always ready to give a full support to the IRD and build good relationship with this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Vedamulla. I now call upon Ms. Vimesha Vijayasirivardhana, Legal Officer, Department of Excise, to step forward and speak to us. We are honored to have you here.
Good afternoon to the Commissioner General of Inland Revenue and the esteemed guests who are gathered here today for the official launch of Tax Inspectors Without Borders in Sri Lanka. I represent the Excise Department, and as most of you are aware, the Excise Department is a key governmental revenue generating institution and is tasked with the proper administration of excise revenue, primarily consisting of tobacco, alcohol and VAT tax. So while also ensuring social security. The revenue target that was given to the Excise Department for this year is 242 billion, and the Excise Department is also actively engages in detections and investigations, and predominantly these detections are linked with the illicit financial flows, which directly or indirectly impact the revenue generated by the Excise Department and eventually the economy of this country. So in the year 2023, there were around 39,000 crimes reported. And in the year 2024, the figure was around 37,000. And during the first 6 months of this year, there have been around 17,000 crimes reported. Apart from these, there were 5,499 technical crimes reported in the year 2023 and 5,182 technical crimes reported in the year 2024. So in the IRD's perspective, the focus should be with regard to the licensees and the technical crimes reported. As a long-standing practice, our licensees are required to obtain the tax clearance report from the IRD when they apply for the renewal of licenses. So therefore, it is important that both these departments develop a mechanism for the efficient license renewal progress. Furthermore, the tax crimes are seriously an impact, a threat, and that would undermine the nation's economic integrity. Therefore, it is important that these two departments work together. So the Excise Department would give our utmost cooperation in any joint or parallel investigations with the IRD relevant to our licensees, because we believe that in order to identify and curbing the illicit financial flows can only be done effectively only with the proper coordination and cooperation of these two departments. So with that, I would conclude my speech and thank you for inviting us for this official launch, and we look forward to working together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nimesha. Even though we have invited CIABOC and Finance Ministry, they have informed us that they are unable to attend due to their prior schedules, and they have sent their well wishes as well. So we'll move forward. Before the conclusion, I'd like to invite Ms. Veena, Program Manager, HMRC, to present the memento to mark this occasion memorable. And along with that, I kindly invite Mrs. Rukdevi Fernando onto the stage. To formally conclude today's proceedings, may I kindly invite Mr. A.M. Nafil, Senior Commissioner, Tax Policy and Legislation in the Revenue Department, to share the closing remarks.
Commissioner General and Deputy Commissioner Generals and IRD officials, guest speakers and the resource persons, and then the international development partners, distinguished invitees, representatives from media, and ladies and gentlemen. It is both an honor and a privilege to extend my gratitude on this significant occasion, the official launch and inaugural day of the Tax Inspectors Without Borders Tax Crime Investigation Program in Sri Lanka, hosted by the Inland Revenue Department. Today marks a remarkable step forward in our national commitment to strengthening tax compliance, fighting financial crime, and safeguarding the integrity of our revenue system. Let me begin by expressing our sincere gratitude to our developing partners, the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, and the International Monetary Fund, the IMF. Your guidance and collaboration have been instrumental in making this initiative possible. We extend our warmest thanks to the resource persons from HMRC of the UK. Your global expertise and willingness to share past best practices will be of immense value to our enforcement community in the weeks to come. A heartfelt thank you also goes to our partners in law enforcement agencies who willing to work with the IRD, who have joined us today, namely the FIU, the Financial Intelligence Unit. In fact, the CIABOC didn't attend today. Anyhow, we have to thank for them also for their continuous support. The CID, the Criminal Investigation Department, the Aegis Department, and the Sri Lanka Customs and senior officials from the Inland Revenue Department, our IRD team members. Your presence reflects a shared vision to foster interagency cooperation ensure accountability, and build a robust system for detecting and prosecuting tax crimes. To the representative of the Ministry of Finance, thank you for your continued leadership and policy direction, which have been vital in aligning this program with Sri Lanka's broader fiscal and governance reforms. We are confident that this multi-agency effort will lead to strong investigations, improved asset recovery, and ultimately a fairer tax system that support national development. Finally, I would like to express my deep appreciation to the organization team from the IRD, UNDP, OECD and the IMF, and all other supporting bodies who work tirelessly to bring this program to life and ensure the success of today's high-level ceremony. I would also like to extend special thanks to the media representatives for their valuable presence and coverage. As we embark on this important journey together, let us carry forward the spirit of partnership, professionalism, and purpose that has marked this event. Thank you for all, and have a nice evening.
Thank you very much, sir. I have a kind request to make. Media personnel and IRD officials, please remain seated for a while. Other distinguished guests are kindly requested to join for the refreshments on the 14th floor. Thank you.